Here at the Alley Mill overlook, it's really hard to imagine the pictures, the hustle and the bustle of another time. What we have here is this beautiful spring. It's 81 million gallons a day, but it's just hard to imagine. It's so beautiful, it's so serene. But I'm reminded of something far greater than what we see. Something far greater than even the time when the people are here. Now we know people are always the most important aspect, but the Word of God is our guide. And with it, like through the lens of this camera, we see the past. I'd like to read to you from Psalms 104. Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. In speaking of God, in verse 5, it says, Who laid the foundations of the earth, that it should not be removed forever. Thou coverest it with the deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. This is in reference to the flood of Noah. At thy rebuke they fled. At the voice of thy thunder they hasted away. They go up by the mountains. They go down by the valleys into the place which thou hast founded for them. These mountains were all formed by water, by the flood of Noah. The whole face of the earth was rearranged. But the interesting thing is, in the rearrangement, God had a certain order. And he speaks of the water. It says, they go up by the mountains, they go down by the valleys, unto the place which thou hast founded for them. We are sitting directly above Alley Spring, the huge caverns below us, holding millions and millions of gallons of water coming out of the earth right here. He sendeth the springs into the valleys which run among the hills. They give drink to every beast of the field. The wild asses quench their thirst. By them shall the fowls of heaven have their habitation, which sing among the branches. He watereth the hills from his chambers. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of thy works. A beautiful picture of God's love, God's care, even to a generation that he had to destroy.